Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are looking at a game called Tsioque. I know there's a T at the beginning, but it says it's Tsioque, so we're gonna go along with that. The game is a point-and-click adventure game. The tag that I saw on Occasionnaly, where I got the game from, also said casual, and Steam promises it's story rich, so that looks good to me. We're gonna go and have a look at that. First impressions, whether it is on Steam or on GOG, the game seems to have rather positive reviews. There we go, we have 4.5 out of 5 on GOG and very positive on Steam, so that's rather promising. We already have an idea of the art style, and reading the description, apparently it was hand-drawn and animated, you know, the good old-fashioned way. We'll see if, you know, all the hard work pays off in the end. It is interesting to say that there is a demo you can play on Steam, so you can try that out for yourself. As for me, what I'm gonna do is right now we're gonna start the game, so we're gonna have, you know, the first impressions, and then later on off camera I'm gonna keep on playing the game so I can have a more, you know, informed impression. The first 5 minutes of playing are not always, you know, very representative of a game. Once I've done that, I'll start recording again. We'll have a look also at particularly the negative reviews to see if, well, to what extent I agree with them. Simple as that. Shall we get started with the games, guys? Alright, let's do that. Here we are. I'm finding my mouse a little sluggish, but it could be because of the movement of the screen. From the screenshots, you can already have an idea of the art. It's quite cartoonish. Let's agree on that. The main character is that cute little princess. I mean, look at her, big blue eyes, pink dress, blonde. Personally, I really hope that they're gonna play with a cliche and make that something fun and interesting. We'll see how it goes. I like to have a look at the options. So we can control the music, the sounds. We have a bunch of languages. That's nice. No French. Huh. Let's play the game. Long ago, somewhere nearby, yet far. Oh, sorry.
Nearby, yet far, a kingdom of crescent and double star was ruled with strength, heart, and wisdom unseen by beloved monarch, the gold-haired good queen.
Okay, he's much better than me when it comes to the reading. I appreciate, you know, that they have rhymes at the end of the line. I do love a game that tries to have good writing.
Always close, right by her throne, was the little princess Tsioque, hardly ever seen alone. Where queen went, daughter would walk.
So now we know. I did not read it properly. Tsioque. Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yet soon would end the time of peace. Ill news came from the frontier. The phoenix, an ancient beast, brought to flames all that came near. Queen said, "My dear, you must understand. I have to leave to a distant land to fight for you and all I hold dear." But in her heart, the princess felt fear. Leading an army, away the queen rode. Everyone prayed for her quick return home, except one, who in the castle remained, to use the queen's absence for his own gain.
Dun dun dun.
The royal wizard, burned by ambition, had sworn with evil forces coalition to realize his sinister plan, to rule the minds of all women and man.
Yeah, the rhyme there. Okay.
Set upon the highest tower, the wizard unleashed his power. The sky went black and lightning stormed. The castle began to transform. Towers once bright became dark as night. From walls and floors broken, crawled horrors unspoken. The vile wizard and his minions made the castle their dominion. While the princess bravely fought, she eventually too was caught. To the dungeon take her, a prisoner make her. Keep her there and lock the door. Interrupt me no more, said the wizard and disappeared. Yet what he really should have feared was leaving but a single lock between escape and Princess Tsioque.
Okay. This is me. This is my cellmate. Not as lifeless as we thought. There's a window. Courtyard. Banner is being taken down. Okay. Oh, and I have my first achievement. Can I say that I'm hungry? What was that? The place is full of friendly skeleton. Oh god, even the bird. Okay. There was a tentacle that appeared there. Okay. It seems to be just an animation though. Yeah. Okay. That would be the lock that we can't reach. Yeah, I got that. In our pocket we have a medallion that I can use on the skeleton. Sorry, I'm still influenced by the intro. Can I use the medallion on me? Put it on. Put it on. No. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Go back in there. Here, wait. There are more to see. Aha. Right click to automatically pull an item. Left click to try and jump. Okay, you talk to me. Can I throw the amulet on you? I mean medallion. I don't know, I really don't have much right now, do I? I can make the skeletons do thing. I can jump. I can look at a window. Maybe if I look again, there's gonna be something happening, a hint for me. No, the scene seems to be pretty set. I would like to, you know, take Silence! I'd like to take a bone from my cellmate and throw it at the guard or something. He doesn't want to talk to me. I mean, the only item I have is the amulet. I've tried to click on things. Can I... Okay. Well, that's nice of him. What do? I want to pull the guard. Okay, I put the amulet back. I believe there's something that fell in there. Let's do it again. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if there's something I can do. Tentacle, come out, pull the guy's leg or something. No? You don't wanna? Fine, I'll take my amulet back. Silence. Okay. Let's see what else we can throw the amulet on. Apparently not these. On the door. No. On the guy. No. Yes, here. Oh, it was shiny, wasn't it? So after a while you do get a hint. Ooh, wow, that's loud. Even I get surprised. Okay, alright, okay. Boing. Tentacles are gonna come out.
What is all this racket? How am I supposed to conquer the world if I can't have a moment of peace in my own castle? And you, be quiet.
He took my medallion. And the key is there. So, tentacle. How do I lure you with food, maybe? Now I got nothing. My cellmate. My cellmate now is gonna lend me its head. Fair enough. Thank you for that. Click on myself. The subtle light said so. Now we need to get that. Let me pick up the bread. Okay, from the beginning I knew I would pick up the bread. The platter? No. The bone? No. I can still look at the skeleton. Yoo-hoo. Wow, she certainly looks quite angry, doesn't she? Let's try to feed the beast. Oh, it's actually friendly. Thank you. And I believe we're out. Okay, well I think that's enough for a first impression. And really, first impression, we have a typical point and click. We'll see how it is later on. I do find that when the solution is to do something 5 times and then something different happens, it's a bit annoying, but then again, if you play point and clicks, then you know it's one of the ways you can solve a problem. You do something, nothing happens, you do it again, it's slightly different, you do it again, it's slightly different, and then all of a sudden you break all the skeletons in the room. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna stop the recording and play the game some more. I'll come back to you with a more precise opinion. See you, well, you know, in a few seconds for you. And hello again. I've been playing the game for a few hours. I think I'm not too far from finishing it. And I can now give you a more complete opinion about the game. Starting with the graphics, because that's easily done. You can see for yourself whether you like it or not. One thing is for sure, it is quality work. The hand-drawn cartoonish style is very, very well done. I will say that at times the animations felt a little slow. Now it's not because it's badly done. It's because it goes with the artistic choice. If you look at actual cartoons, that's the way it was. So that's a matter of opinion. The audio quality, really enjoyed it. The music, well, you can hear it. It's nice. We have the sound effects, no problem. I wasn't too keen on the wizard's voice. It felt a little too, I don't know, technologic. I'm not sure, but that's a minor thing, and that's just me. More interestingly, the gameplay. Now, it's an adventure point and click, and one of the things that I absolutely hate with point and clicks is when I have to walk for apparently 5 minutes to go to one place to try one thing and it doesn't work. And then you go back and you go back and forth and you try 1,000 different combinations because you're clueless about what to do. You get so desperate that you're going to try to use a battery on, I don't know, chicken or something because you just have no clue. Well, with this game, really, it was not an issue. On each tableau or scene, you can activate or interact with only a few things. You don't have too many items in your bag and you can't combine them. So reasonably quickly, you can actually see whether you can do something, what you need to do, or if you have to come back later. I will say though that occasionally the puzzles felt a little long, not because it was hard to figure out. Like the trick here, for example, well, you need to move the mannequins to make them hit or miss. But it took me what felt like a long time to decide whether I was trying to help them hit or make them miss. And was there a pattern? Are they looking up and down? Can I predict what they're gonna do? Eventually I worked it out, but that was not a lot of fun because I knew what I had to do. I had to move those dummies around. So that was... Occasionally, the puzzles feel a little long. I will say, actually, that the puzzles, they're not just, a game of wits where you need to understand what you have to do. It is also quite often a game of patience. That was the end of a puzzle, but for a few minutes, I just moved, avoiding the gargoyles or the wizard looking, and that was it. I knew what to do, I just had to do it quite a few times or for a little while. Something that at first I thought was a little annoying, but really it's not. When you fail, when you get captured, when you do something wrong, the game just puts you back to a few minutes before so you can try again and try to do things differently, which can feel a little annoying, but then think again. With older games or other games, you just have to reload. So this is, in fact, faster. So not a complaint, really. There's no reload, and that's just fine, really. Something that I thought was quite nice, they added some minigames. Now, they're not particularly tricky, they're not particularly challenging. It's mostly about patience, really. So that was fine, really. Indeed, wow, I didn't do too well there. At some point, if you fail too terribly, you can skip the minigame. So if it's not essential, you can skip it, which is nice. So you can just move on and do something that you like. Speaking of things that I liked, I was really, really hoping that the game would have have fun with the genre, especially with the fairy tale genre, because they gave us that main character who's a cute princess with big blue eyes and blonde and the pink dresses and everything. We had all the cliche, and I was quite pleased to see that they did have some humor in the game, some of the events that happened, some of the animations, as well as some little tidbits. I just wanted to show you that one. Not all of them, because, I would spoil your fun. But when I entered that particular room, I was like, oh, come on. And yes, there was a reference, in that case, to Sleeping Beauty. So that was pretty good. I was happy about that. There we go. We don't have to see it too many times, I guess. Overall, I did enjoy it. It is a good point-and-click adventure. On the downside, I do feel that I had to repeat things. Like once I work out the puzzle, I would have to do the same action 2, 3, 4 times. Not more than that, typically. But it was not so much fun because I knew, like, I got the trick. I just had to do it a few times again. So I wish I didn't have to repeat the same thing to solve a puzzle. I just want to move on to the next puzzle and have something else to figure out. But overall, that was fun. Enjoyed it. To complete the game, it would be maybe between 3 and 4 hours, so it's not extremely long. But honestly, games are rarely very long these days. That's it. Pretty good, I say. Pretty good. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.